What's up there, Young Kings? This is Curtis coming at you live from Savannah, Georgia for your Week 8 recap. Blowouts and barn burners, that was the name of the game this week. We've got it all. Teams finding themselves, defying the odds, imploding. Let's get right down to the nitty gritty. All right, me versus Kel. Whew. I mean, I'm not sweating. You're sweating. Is it hot in here? No, that's just the barn and it's on fire. That's right. Looky here. You see that? That would be the skin of the teeth that Sean won by this week. The moon's aligned and Sean's able to pick up the W against Markel, improving his team to 5-2 on the season and moving him to the top of his division. Just to like to throw out a big shout out to Matt Breda for putting up negative points for Markel. I mean, really, dude, whose team are you on here? Every rose has its thorn, though. Sony Michel on a week-to-week basis now for Sean. Should have traded him when he had the chance. However, I would like to say, honestly, I'm blaming this on John's play. You're telling me as soon as John becomes interested in Sony Michel, the kid just so happens to blow out his knee? No. No thanks, little girl. Take your cookies, get the fuck off my porch, because I ain't buying it, Chief. Okay, rant over. Tough loss, Markel. Don't worry. Sean looking to most likely get shit pushed in next week. So feel better. Moving on. Brian versus Mike. Just your typical brother blowout this week. Giggity. Brian almost made a bold move, not playing a tight end, but he couldn't go through it. However, Mike did have the balls to not play a tight end. Well, he did, but Allen got him 0 points, so you know tomato tomato. Brian chooses to bench the GOAT, and shocker, Brady outscores Goff. So I hope you learned your lesson there. Pull that shit against a real opponent, and you may not get so lucky next time, buckaroo. Tino versus Tristan. Tino picks up Mitch Trubisky. Big payday for Tino. Tino's team still undefeated. Gurley looking good. Ertz looking good. Shepard looking good. Solid week. Pulls out the win against Tristan. Kareem Hunt goes off for Tristan. But just isn't enough this week to put a blemish on that pretty little record of Tino's. It's looking like Sean's going to need a Hail Mary next week to take out Tino. But let's just hope it turns out better than the one in Chicago this week. All right, Dan versus John. I think we were all hurting for Dan a little bit this week. I mean, really, things you hate to see, that. Dan was sweating bullets heading into the final minutes of Monday Night Football, but Saquon Barkley says, that ain't it, Chief. Breaking a big run and touchdown to seal Dan's fate this week. Got to give it to Dan, though, making all the right moves this week to put himself in the best possible position to beat John. But you know what? That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So puts up a respectable 140. So things look to be on the up and up for Dan. So chin up there, champ. Don't trade all your players just yet. If it makes you feel better, this is the Captain Curtis game of the week, and rightfully so. And hey, at least you're not Cobbs. Which brings me to our next matchup. Bah! Week 3 of the Implosion Chronicles comes to a close as Cobbs falls to single Joey. LaShawn McCoy, Rudolph, and Kiki Cootie. I mean, come on, Cobbs. Did you learn nothing from the Brian and Sean matchup? I mean, that's an for Kiki and an for the management this week. All right, and don't call it a comeback, folks. Single Joey now 3-0, looking to get something cooking this season. Probably so good at fantasy because he doesn't have a girlfriend yelling at him all the time. Am I right? All right, time to close it out. J-Rock Johnny, and Johnny was so close to breaking his losing streak going into Monday Night Football, but OBJ decided otherwise, finally getting his groove back. And getting the looks that the Giants expected of him. See, people, it works. You open your mouth less, you get the football more. Simple math. Miami defense didn't do Johnny any justice either, but you know, at least Johnny can sleep at night knowing this game didn't end up being as close as we all thought it would be going into Monday night. All right, might be time for a little tough love though. So that's why I had to call in 0-6's cousin, 0-7, to fly in from the Bronx and give Johnny a little piece of his mind. 0-7, the floor is yours. Hey, yo, Curtis, thanks for the introduction. What up there? This thing on? Is this thing on? It's on? Okay, I think it's on. All right, Cuginos, here's the scoop. Just got to say a few words about my boy Johnny, and those words are, what, are you thick or something? Are you thick or something? You think losing is funny? Walking around here with your little happy ass 0-7 like something to be proud of? Look at me, Johnny. Look at me. Nobody likes being 0-7. Hell, my parents named me 0-7, and do I look happy? No, I walk around with a freaking chip on my shoulder, cause pissed off at life, yelling at every jabroni that looks at me the wrong way, telling them about my big dick. So what, you wanna fight about it? That's gotta be you, Johnny. You gotta have to pick it up if you don't wanna be walking around here like some chump wearing a pink shirt on Sundays to your favorite bar. Now get out there, do something, something! I don't wanna watch this recap next week seeing my little bitch ass brother 0-8 out here, alright? 0-7, out. That was intense, passionate to say the least, but I'm not going to beat a dead horse here. So I think that, excuse me, what? Oh, it's horse. Beat it. Oh, noted. I'm not going to beat a dead horse here. So we'll just leave it at that. See y'all next week for week 8.